and I see a lot of videos coming up about a shift is coming. And so is it a shift in the poles, a shift in time, a shift in people's consciousness, frequency? I've been waiting for a shift, and I'm going to explain to you why. This is what the planetary alignment's going to look like in orbit. You see all the planets. First of all, the moon's going to be on this side of Earth, aligned with Mercury. And Venus is on the other side of the sun. Jupiter and Saturn are also on the other side of the sun. Everything is pulling in this direction on the Earth. The entire solar system is on this side of the Earth, including the sun. It's a huge gravitational effect. At the Earth, it doesn't show the moon and everything else on that side. When this eclipse happens, you're going to see a planetary alignment behind the sun or on each side of the sun, meaning all the planets, the sun, everything is on that side of the solar system. Even the moon is aligned with the sun, and all the planets, all the gravitational magnetic forces in the solar system are pulling in that direction, and the Earth's pole is shifting, and the time and the spin of the Earth is changing. And this is critical to my prediction that the eclipse in Egypt in 2027 will actually fall over Israel, which will fulfill the prophecy of Isaiah. So this is quite important. I've been waiting for this point, actually, because it's the only way that my timeline is going to work, is if the Earth actually tilts. So what we see is the magnetic north, which is actually really magnetic south, because the lodestone points towards the South Pole, not the North Pole. They're completely upside down. But anyways, besides that, the north magnetic pole is going to travel across the north central axial tilt pole. And so the magnetic field will be coming out of the opposite side, or the other hemisphere of the Earth, not really the opposite side, but on the other hemisphere. So instead of the North Pole being in Canada, the magnetic North Pole is going to be in Russia. And there's another sign pointing towards Russia. But this isn't a polar flip, but it is changing hemispheres on the opposite side of what they call the North Pole. That's another thing. Whenever in history was the path of the eclipse wrong? I've seen a lot of eclipses in my life, but I've never seen the path change. And it's 5 days before the eclipse, the path changes. The Earth is changing, the rotation is changing, the pole is changing. All the planets are aligned on the other side of the sun, or in line with the sun. That whole gravitational magnetic field is pulling in that direction. There is going to be a shift in the Earth somehow.